What's up, guys? Is running a 6 week challenge, 30-day challenge, 8 week challenge, 12-week challenge, any of that challenge a good idea for you in your gym or fitness studio to not just get leads, but to grow your business? My name is John, and I'm going to break down specifics that you've probably never heard of in this video today. Now, if you don't have a lot of time, then the short answer is yes, they still work, but there's a big caveat of will it work for you in your specific location? So let's jump in. What exactly is the 6 week offer? Like, what are we offering to people when we do a Facebook ad or we shoot an email text blast out to some old reactivation list? What are we trying to do with a 6 week offer? Now, the key to why 6 weeks or 8 weeks or 30 days have been successful in the past, and it's a trending thing that people have done, and people have built $1 million businesses on just offering 6 week challenges, right? Well, the reason why is because it frames for the prospect this short time period that a result is achievable, a result that they want, right? Which is to tone up, to transform, right? We got before and afters, you got weight loss stats, body fat changing stats. It's a time frame that's short enough that they can see themselves achieving it, right? So it's a desirable thing, it's achievable in a time frame, it's framed that right way. Hey, for only 6 weeks, if you exercise 3 times a week, if you eat this diet plan I'm gonna provide for you, and you show up to the meetings, blah 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 blah, you'll get the result, right? So it becomes almost a quick fix or a full solution. If I have to get ready for a wedding or I have a certain goal in mind in my head, if I could do this challenge and just commit for this short period of time, therefore it's an enticing or exciting offer. And that is why the challenge idea works, right? It provides motivation to these prospects that I can challenge themselves to commit for a short period of time and have a result that they want, right? But there's major success factors that go into will a challenge type offer work for you in your location. And I'm really dealing with local gym businesses here, online fitness coaches. You do challenges and different things. It's the same, but you'll see on my factors of success here that I'm going to share with you guys why it's even more challenging maybe for you guys. So let's jump in. So there's three factors here. We're talking about your markets, the market saturation and or the sophistication of the market, your position in the market, and your operations. So these are three separate factors that will determine whether A, the challenge offer will even work for you, or B, that it's going to be a profitable adventure for you to go into, right? Because you can generate leads, but if you don't generate business and profits and a long-term business, well, I mean, who cares about leads, right? If I get you 10,000 leads, but nobody responds, what's the point? Right? You just have a lead and you have a number, and it makes you feel good on the stat sheet. So, first, market saturation, market sophistication. What am I talking about? Market saturation, pretty simple. How many competitors are in the local area, right? People are only going to drive or travel so far for a gym or a fitness place. So within a 5 mile radius, depending on your local, being 5 miles in a city is a lot different than 5 miles in a suburban area. How many other competitors are there? And not how many direct competitors you might think you are. Because let's say you offer boot camp and you don't think that the kickboxing guy is a competitor to you. Well, Walt Disney said that the competition is anybody that the customer compares you with. So if they're comparing your facility to the big box gym down the street, even though you guys offer semi-private, class-based workouts, they're still, your competition, regardless if you think it's completely different or not, right? So market saturation, how many competitors are in the market, and then what is the sophistication of your market? So the customer there, how often have they been exposed to this type of offer? right? So usually what you find is the gyms that are the first in their area to run a 6 week challenge or something like that, and they do it well, they get amazing results, right? So when you see all these agencies and coaching plans out there and the testimonials of the people, it's like, man, I had amazing results with this program. It worked. It was great, blah, blah, blah. The reason is usually, not 100% of the time, but usually what you find is they were in a market that was yet not yet exposed to this offer. But on the flip side, if over the past 18 months to 2 years, multiple different gyms have run the same type of offer in different ways, now you're dealing with a highly sophisticated audience. That means they're skeptical. They might be resistant to what you're promising them. And depending on how you are offering the 6 week challenge or challenge offer, whether you're doing it for free or paid or whatever your pitch is to get people to say, hey, come join our challenge over here, they're going to be a little bit resistant, right? Like get rich schemes work great the first time you presented it, but after the 10th time somebody approaches you with like, sell this product, you make $1 million, it's super easy, you're a little bit more resistant. So that's the sophistication. So you got market saturation and sophistication. You have to understand what that is like for you before saying, yes, this is the way that I should position myself to do the business. Now, speaking of positioning, the second is, what is your position in the market? What is your position in the market? Really easy. I mean, it's like, do you have testimonials? What does your website look like? Are you a franchise or independent? How your online reputation? What kind of ads are you going to run? What kind of creative are you going to push? What kind of landing pages are you going to run? How are you going to position yourself? And what is your current are you a new business? Have you been in business for 10, 15 years? All these things are your position, and they weight in to the effectiveness of a 6 week challenge offer working for you or not. The next is your operations. Okay. Operations, what's your lead nurture process like? What's your customer service like? What is your sales process like? How do you onboard people into your program? How do you retain people after the challenge is over? This is how you become profitable, not just generate leads as well. But if your operations are already a leaking bucket, don't assume that a 6 week or any other offer is going to all of a sudden make you so much better, right? This is not how it's going to work for you. So just to recap, your position, the market saturation and sophistication, your operations, these factors are all separate in their own, but combined are necessary to determine if a 6 week offer is going to be a profitable offer for you in your market, right? So like, share, subscribe to the channel. That's how you can, show me love. Let me know in the comments down below. Have you had success with the 6 week challenge? Is there another offer you'd like me to explore for you? And I operate a growth agency, which means we partner with fitness and wellness companies that want to grow, not just generate leads. You can look in the comment section for information on how to get in touch with me. But most importantly, like, subscribe, and we'll see you next time.